Hi folks, back to oil painting. I'm trying to experiment, well this is going to be experimental, with the squarish brush strokes. I've loved every painting I've seen that's gone square, and I tend not to use a huge amount of paint. So maybe we can rectify that. I've got my Winsor Newton Griffin, so squeeze a bit of that out. Blow the expense. Just a basic landscape. A quickie, cadmium red, ultramarine, burnt sienna, a bit of Payne's grey, cadmium yellow pale and yellow ochre. I've got some ceruleum over here, so which I used on a painting I did for you yesterday, but I'll stick with the basic colours of ultramarine. I like ultramarine. Right, I've got a flat brush here, not a good one, it's basically worn out, a bit thin. So let's see how we go. Plenty of oil, so let's get a bit of ultramarine, bit of Payne's, a bit of white. I'll just get a bit of background colour before we start doing the slabby stuff. Let's just get something on here. Funny old day, I was sent up the road by my missus to Iceland. We've got an Iceland supermarket. It's a freezer place, but they do have stuff like fresh veg and eggs, and so I had eggs. She wanted some particular sheep butter for pastry, which they do very expensively, but I couldn't find it. I found some reasonable stuff, but wasn't what I wanted, and I wanted some of those little cheesy biscuits, nibbly biscuits. I couldn't find those either. So I asked a couple of factotums there, what have you done with it? Have you altered the store layout? Because I can't find them. We went round and they couldn't find them. We said, no, we haven't got any. So no butter, and the eggs weren't where I expected. So I complained a little bit because they seemed to have taken off some of the lines. When I got outside, having paid, Iceland was next door. So luckily I was in disguise. I took my mask off and my face mask and went in and got what I should have got, less the things that I did buy that I didn't need to duplicate. And my wife was out visiting somebody on the doorstep, I have to hasten to add. She said, take your key, so I did. When I got home, I'd taken my car key. So, it comes with age. Right, let's we'll put a bit of landscape. I'm going to brighten up that foreground. So let's have a bit of yellow ochre, or a bit of burnt sienna. I love burnt sienna, plenty of white. Not bothered about what it looks like at this stage. A bit of red in there, and in there. I got a bit of darker cloud shadow. Whoops. Right, let's get some clouds in now. See what we end up with. So I've done these before, but not with any serious intent. Sun's got in. It's a lovely day today, and I'm hoping that it's going to keep warm up my patio so that I can do a stir fry. I'm telling you all this, but something to talk about while we're putting in these basic clouds and things. Like burnt sienna is great in the sky. I saw a painting on the Antiques Roadshow. Well, it's a repeat, so you might know the artist. I don't know the artist, I can't remember. He was born in the 19th century, and I think he died around 1960s. He works out of Cape Cod, and he did this fabulous impressionist, squarey, blocky snow scene with cottages. Absolutely gorgeous. It was worth quite a lot of money. Now I seem to have repeated myself here, so let's just get some dark. Right, we'll go back to that. Put in some trees now. Same brush. I must go to the range, not to Hobbycraft, and pick up some brushes. I don't like to buy them online really, because you need to pick them up and have a look at them and see if they'll do the job. Right, now, silhouette, green, red, blue, yellow. Those paint's great in that colour there, get some a bit of dark. Okay, well that'll do that. We can put some light on there. That's a right. Let's get some nice green in. So a bit of Payne's grey. Don't use a lot of Payne's in these. Though I know some of you won't like this, or most of you probably won't, but bit of a push there. We're coming with a bit of lighter stuff in here. So the sort of thing I'd like to do outdoors, but I don't live near very much countryside. I have to make do with the River Wandle. I think driving to a site would be, I think trying to park would be against the ethos. We could put a bit of a puddle, bit of water in there. Put a little bit of a reflection in there. Still not really what I had in mind. Go away. People phoning up, how dare they? Right, I want to brighten that sky up a little bit. So soften a bit. Okay, well there's a nice bit of bright there, so let's carry on with that. And a bit of yellow. Okay, I'll put that in a mount, we'll have a look and see how bad it is. I can hear you all rushing to put a thumbs down on this one. I'll move that over. So it's just an oil sketch really, sketching in oil. Well, I don't know, it's got something. I like that wedge of light cloud above the cloud. Yeah, okay, well I think we'll let that go. Thanks for persevering folks, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.